Can I have the mirror, please? So we have created
the medical information robot at AIG Hospitals. It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you all to India's premier healthcare destination, the AIG Hospitals at Hyderabad. Led by the visionary, Dr. Nageshwar Reddy, AIG Hospitals stands at the forefront of world-class healthcare and pioneering medical research, and is a beacon of medical excellence, where science meets service. Located in the heart of Telangana's capital, Hyderabad, the city known for its rich heritage, futuristic innovation, and warm hospitality. It's the perfect blend of culture and cutting-edge science, just like this global celebration of elegance, intelligence, and purpose, the Miss World competition. Here at AIG Hospitals, we are pioneering the future of medicine through artificial intelligence in healthcare, from early disease detection to precision diagnostics. AIG Hospitals is the global hub for medical tourism, drawing patients from over 50 countries who seek world-class care, compassionate treatment, and affordable excellence. As champions of purpose-driven impact, you, our Miss World contestants and delegates, can carry forward the inspiration of how technology and compassion together create real change. Here's to health, beauty, and brilliance, united for a better tomorrow. Warm greetings, heartfelt wishes, and the very best of luck for the Miss World journey from all of us at AIG.
Thank you.
Hope you like Meera. So Meera is the medical information robot at AIG Hospitals, and she's the first human-like bot in India. She can give you all the medical information. You can interact with her on your left, right there. What I'm going to show you is I'm going to quickly brief you about what you will be experiencing here at AIG Artificial Intelligence Experience Center. The very first thing that we have is, as Meera mentioned, at AIG Hospitals we are using technology to significantly improve patient experience in hospitals. We are also using technology for personalized medicine and also identifying chronic diseases in the world. Last but not the least, you will also experience some of the innovations where we are also significantly improving clinical excellence as well as making it affordable for medical tourism across the world. We'll quickly start with liver diseases. One of the largest or fastest increasing disease in the world is liver, which also eventually leads to cardiology and other metabolic diseases such as diabetes, is liver disease. Today, the prevalence is 38% in adults, and unfortunately because of the junk food, it is also 12% in children. If you look at the trend of how liver diseases have progressed in the last 30 years, this is how it looks like. Even in the countries where it did not exist, we have significant amount of liver diseases popping up. Another problem with liver diseases is these are silent diseases. They are asymptomatic in nature, so they get caught very late in the game. And that's why, and there are only two modalities, truly speaking, which can detect it invasively, non-invasively, without poking something in your body. The very first thing is ultrasound. The problem with ultrasound is it is highly dependent on the person operating it, plus it cannot identify all types of diseases. The second modality is called is something called as FibroScan. FibroScan is about $200,000 machine. Every test costs close to $100 to $150. So it is very difficult and impossible to actually bring it to the community level in the country. So what did we do? We picked 4 simple blood tests which can be done at any level in the country and which can be done in less than $15. We built an AI algorithm which can detect the output of FibroScan machine. As you can see, our algorithm detects 235, whereas FibroScan can 230. We have got 94% accuracy. So we are able to detect liver diseases quickly. The other problem is colorectal cancer. It is so much prevalent that US Center for Disease Control has actually put a mandate that any patient, any person more than 45 years should get a colonoscopy done. What we did is we have used AI algorithms to detect polyps in a colonoscopy so that early detection can be done, and this is something which is available very cheaply in India. The third thing is how we can improve clinical excellence. There is a disease called ecclesia cardia, which creates problem in our patients in swallowing. So what we do is, normally a clinical procedure is done where an endoscope goes, a theoretical endoscopic scope goes inside and we do the procedure. The biggest problem is bleeding during the procedure, which causes a lot of interruptions. What did we do? We have created the algorithm where our algorithms are now able to detect vessels during the bleed. So when the surgeons are going in, they know there is a vessel out there and they should not dissect it, which will help them, as you can see right there. This is what we do. So we tell the surgeons that they are about to go into a danger zone. We have also launched a corporate social responsibility initiative for pregnant women. You will be seeing it on your right. And last but not the least, with all the advancement in the medicine and the electronic medical records coming in, there is a problem. Most of the time, doctors are spending time entering data into the computers and not really speaking and looking at the patients. The other problem is most doctors type with 2 fingers. So what did we do? Pradeep, why don't you come over? We have built a system, we call it Prism, and you will be seeing it on your right. In Prism, the doctors can simply have a conversation with the patient. So Pradeep, what brings you here at AIG Hospitals?
Actually, sir, from last 3 days I am facing chest pain and also fever, and last night I faced abdominal pain.
Okay, any vomiting, anything?
No, sir, no, nothing.
All right, and do you have any surgical history or medical history?
Yes, in 2017 I had a cataract surgery.
Okay, any allergies you got?
Yeah, I'm allergic to peanuts and dairy products, sir.
Okay, so Prateek's diagnosis seems to be gastritis. And Prateek, what we will do is we will get you some tests done, CBT, LFT, RFT, and a chest X-ray. And what we'll do is we'll see you after 2 days. In the meanwhile, why don't you take a pantoprazole 40 mg once daily before breakfast for 5 days orally.
Thank you.
By the way, have you seen any movies recently?
Yes, sir, last night I saw Harry Potter.
Okay. So what did we do? This system, I did not type anything, and this system can literally capture everything and only take the meaningful medical information out of it. You will be seeing it on your right, so you can experience it by yourself. And this is what it does in just 10 to 15 seconds. It actually prepares a consultation note where it has beautifully captured what the diagnosis is, the patient's problems, the patient's allergies, and all the tests that we have written, in addition with all the medications as well. So all the entire consultation is done in less than a minute.
So you didn't catch the Harry Potter stuff, so gossip is out.
So please have a look around and enjoy.
So we have many like this here, but just a brief example of what we are doing. AI is going to make a major difference.
What does AI stand for?
AIG is actually Asian Institute of Gastroenterology, but also means artificial intelligence. So AIG is, we started as a gastroenterology hospital, only stomach disease, now we expand. So that's how it's got.
I'm very interested in AI on this.
Yeah, AI is going to be the future. So we have a huge amount of AI now in the hospital. So like everything is.
I love the way you guys incorporated technology in healthcare.
Yeah. And we have another, actually, we didn't have time today, but we have a very special AI technique. We have 1,000 beds in the hospital now, and in these 1,000 beds, even patients in the hospital sometimes become very sick. So we have code blue. Code blue is everybody rushes for 6 to 8 months. So what it is, if you with the AI system, will tell us 1 or 2 hours before patient goes into code blue that is going to code blue, based on certain parameters. When we put the system in, earlier on we used to get 6 code blues a day. But now with the system, it gets us 2 hours before, so our doctor goes and averts the code blue. Last 6 months we haven't had a single. Because when you take code blue, doctors sometimes routine time, so patient is there. You can't save all of them 30 minutes. Every day, 3 patients are dying in the hospital. Every day. In the hospital. And now it's 0.
No, that's not good. Trust me. Those days.
Those days, company hospital, not only hospital. Other hospitals don't tell you what's happening. Even in big hospital, in US, in the hospital, certain number of people die because they desaturate. But nobody tells you. So we work carefully on that, and now this, we don't see any.
Question. So obviously not everyone is artists. That impacted a lot of the older people's generation coming up
Exactly.
for this
The older generation were against it.
Yeah.
They didn't want to know because basically they're not good at typing. That's why we convert to Prism. Now all our AI is speech related. So it's natural language processing, NLP. So everywhere we use speech processing, they don't mind that. So if I'm seeing a patient for 20 minutes, I was spending 18 minutes just typing it out.
20 minutes.
Then basically it gets burned so that it, the surgery can.
So I'm looking forward to this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Our pleasure. You should be there. Thank you.
Identification. It's a live demo of how we have already done validation over 30,000 patients. And what it does is, that's where, this is where the cancer happens. So as you can see, 4.37, and that's how accurate it is. So 235 to 231. Now, this disease is just in India, 500 million people are dying. Unfortunately, with all the junk that we are eating, our children are getting this can actually help reaching out to community, especially in the rural side. Initiative from so, even the biggest problem is the machine itself costs 200,000. So that's why I think this is one of the very, very important things to reach to the community. Have you all interacted with Mia? If I cut open, I know where I'm going. There is a lot of blood. So all the doctors are used to seeing it. Here, the problem is if you're going in with an endoscope and suddenly you've got something that starts bleeding. How do you control? Because when it is open, I can see all the aspects and everything. But in this case, you can't. So what we're doing here is, we have built algorithm which can literally guide you. The other problem is endoscope can move inside your body.
Opinion on this?
Of course, yes. Do you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah, please introduce yourself and tell us, how is this entire experience, the medical tourism of Telangana.
Okay. Namaste, namaskaram. My name is Millie May Adams and I'm Miss Wales. I'm actually training to be a doctor and I am so shocked and in awe of the work you're doing here. The AI work is incredible and it's definitely something we could adopt here in the UK. The innovation is something I've never seen before and it's an honour to be in the medical hub, so thank you so much.
So, what do you think this kind of advancements, is it there in UK? I mean, NHS is known globally, so
Yeah.
is this something that you find it very relevant?
Definitely, AI is becoming more and more necessary. We need to use it more in the UK. We're not as advanced as this in the NHS. You are top notch in the medical field, but it's definitely something we should adopt, and we're using AI more and more every day. Thank you.
Mike it.
వెళ్తున్నా వస్తున్నా